We're close to the end of the restoration process on this 1964 Glastron Gulfstream boat. In 1964, this was state-of-the-art in terms of boat technology.
There's an old saying that the second best day of your life is the day you buy a boat, and the best day of your life is the day you sell it. Lee Gaddis and his wife Gay have heard that one plenty of times. Here at this boat shop on the shores of Lake LBJ in Kingsland, Texas, restoration expert Rick Hartley says with this recent purchase, the Gaddis couple may have bitten off more than they can chew.
It was pretty bad. When I stepped in the boat, I almost went through the bottom of it. The parts that they had left in there were rusty.
But I didn't want an ordinary brand new boat. And so for about 6 months on Sunday morning, I'd go to Craigslist and I'd look for boats. I found this 1964 Glastron boat on Craigslist early one morning, and the more I talked to the owner, the more concerned I got because it was just a total mess.
It had been in storage for years and years, not on the water, and it had a lot of wear and tear on it, so I wasn't sure what we were getting into.
Stubborn and determined, Lee and Gay knew there was more to this boat than meets the eye. From the depths of the dirt and grime, Gay was able to retrieve a small brass plaque that became the cornerstone of this nautical discovery.
We had no idea that this plaque was in the boat. You couldn't see it in the picture, so we didn't know it was there.
This boat was custom built for President Lyndon B. Johnson. And along with the documentation I got when I bought the boat was tons of Library of Congress photographs of Lyndon tooling up and down on the lake, outrunning the Secret Service, who were in little boats trying to keep up the side of him.
And everybody had to get out of the way because the Secret Service would blow these bullhorns and get off the lake, and everybody better stand back. And here would come LBJ just tearing as fast as he could across the water, trying to outrun the Secret Service. And many times Lady Bird was in the boat with them with their hair tied up in a scarf, and off they'd go. I really love the old photograph of Bill Moyer standing there with a host of photographers all dressed out in suits because they're with the president, snapping pictures, and you can just see on LBJ's face, all right, one more photo, but I want to get the heck out of here. The bizarre twist in this entire story and why we are so passionate about this boat is we have a long history in our family with the Johnsons. It goes back to 1928 in this little hot, dusty ranch town in South Texas, Cotulla, Texas. LBJ had graduated from college and had his first teaching job in this little tiny town. Lee's grandmother, Florence Maltzberger, took him under her wing and really kind of welcomed him into this little ranching community, and they remained friends for the rest of their lives.
Bob, we're 99% through. Let's go do the final piece of restoration work for the boat, and we'll reattach the plaque that Glastron boat put on the boat before it delivered it to the president. Here, Gay.
Oh, well, I'm already up.
Okay.
It was really kind of a sentimental moment putting the plaque in, and I was so glad it was still in the boat. When we got the boat, the plaque was completely black, and I spent hours with brass polish, putting the elbow grease in there, polishing it up, and it was really like an honor to put it back in the boat.
So it's ready to go in the water now?
Let's go. It just blew me away. I knew they were going to do a good job, but I couldn't believe the detail they put into it, the finish they put into it, and the authenticity of the boat.
We can't think of a better place for this boat to be than where it was originally used.
Okay, that's good, Tom.
And that is, of course, Lake LBJ, named after the president.
We're looking forward to sharing the legacy of this boat and the fun that the president had, and it'll be an heirloom in our family for many years to come. Rick, Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Hey!
Good job.
When that boat will be running down the lake, it'll be like the day President Johnson was in it. It'll be all original.
So how does it feel to finally be driving it?
It's awesomely weird. Yeah.
Weird but awesome.
Weird but awesome, because it's been a 10-month process. It had been such a long project, and it was just unbelievable to get in there and head out, and especially to head out onto this lake where it was originally launched.
As far as we can tell, the last time this boat was in the water was around 73, 74. So it's been a long time, and it's a long time coming back.
It's just a twist of fate that I happened to be sitting in my living room on a cold morning looking at Craigslist, drinking coffee, and here presents itself LBJ's boat. And how ironic is that? And the only thing that's crazier is that we bought it.
It's what happens when an unexpected discovery tarnished by doubt becomes a dream come true. For Lee and Gay Gaddis, this ride across the lake is a subtle passage back in time. As they hear the engine, feel the wind, and watch the passing scenery, they once again reignite the memory of a Texan who was bigger than life.
There's always a second chance. There's always a time to come back, and this is the time for this boat to come back.